Well, hello there guys, Medieval Squirrel here with part 21 of my Wessex campaign for Thrones of Britannia, and we're going to pick things up where we left them in the last part. We are under siege at Werham, but I'm not overly worried despite this balance of power bar, mainly because, well, you've got one lot coming in from the sea, and two lots on land, but they haven't actually got any siege weapons, which means that they're going to have to come in via the gates. Now if we take a quick look at the map, that's where the guys are going to come in from the sea, and then we've only really got 3 gates. So if we just put all the guys that need to be near the gates, and defend them from the guys coming in from the land, then we're set, and we've only really got one army at a time to deal with, because if they're trying to funnel themselves in through the gates, they've got no hope. So we're going to go in and we're going to fight this ourselves, because the auto-resolve just isn't doing it justice. They've got no chance at all. They've got no siege weapons. Yeah, they've got better quality of troops, but I don't think burning oil really covers that. They haven't got very many ranged units either, which means that we've pretty much got free range to just shoot at people with our archers. And provided we keep our general safe, yeah, we've got rallies as well. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with this. We'll destroy the army on the beach as quickly as possible, because they are one of the first reinforcements. Even better if they don't land inside the walls. If they land down here somewhere or up here, they've literally got no hope of getting in. None whatsoever. I'm pretty sure that probably just with the spears I could hold the gates. Like, the cavalry are going to get pretty much no chance to be used at all this battle, apart from possibly running outside afterwards just to mop them up. But provided we keep hold of the gates, just infinite buckets of oil. Infinite buckets of oil. That's all it's going to be. Right, let's go on in then. Where are they starting? They are coming in from down here. Right, so they're coming in from there, which means we can just defend that bit. If we put a barricade there as well, and a barricade there, that will stop anyone from over here coming round, and then they've got reinforcements coming from there and up here. So, cavalry, let's leave you there then. Archers, well, let's put 2 retinue spears here. There we go. Right. There we are.
Yours to
right.
command.
Shield wall and you'll be fine. And we'll put the garrison archers up. Well, we'll put you guys there. We'll put garrison archers there and there. Because that's the main force. That's the main one that we're worried about. I reckon that's going to be the cavalry. So I'm not too fussed about that. That's going to be the second force. So we'll put 2 lots of archers up here on this wall here. We'll bring up the militia spears and those guys
Feared.
just to help defend.
Feared. Feared. Feared.
All 3 of those, and then we'll just do that. We'll probably take the axemen away and move them over to this gatehouse just in case. We'll put them down here. That can be 2. And then with what's left,
Archers! Feared! Feared!
Right, so those are the archers we've got left. Let's then put them over here.
Archers!
Put those on that barricade,
Feared!
and this lot. Don't really want that barricade there.
Feared!
Probably not the best idea, is it? Probably don't actually want that barricade.
Feared!
What
Spearman!
we'll do then is we'll put two lots of spearmen. One lot of spearmen there.
Feared!
Next lot, we'll undo that barricade and we'll put a load of spearmen there, like that.
Battle awaits us!
We'll just try and drag them into a fight. A little bit of a scrap. Don't want them getting too close because they've got archers and stuff as well. Pull the bowmen back to, say, there. And we'll take all of those off of skirmish mode. We'll put him over here with a small relief force of 2 loads of Thanes. Group 9, Group 10 will be him with 2. They'll be over here. And then we've still got these mailed Thanes here as support for the centre, like so. I think that is everything. The only gate that's not defended now is that one. But if we keep the cavalry nearby, then we can hold it. As for barricades, actually, I will have those barricades. And then I'll put those spears there. And I will put those archers on the barricade. This lot of archers, though, will come over here. Just sit there for a minute. And all of those guys can just stay as they are. Barricades remaining 1. Put that there, just in case they break through there. Start the battle.
Protect your general in combat. Awaiting this loss would be keenly felt amongst his remaining troops.
Right, but they can't bring them all in at the same time.
Reinforcements. The enemy approaches. Under enemy fire. We're under fire. Feared. Under enemy fire. Feared. Get into formation. Shields up.
Want you firing up on those Norman archers? Well, we've got a bit of an FPS drop because of their like 5,000 odd men. Ooh.
Fire.
Really does not like this map. That is not enjoyable at all. That's rubbish. Right. Well, in that case then, I'll do this battle, but it is optional to skip.
Where did they come from?
For you guys, I'll put a timestamp or something in the video, so you don't have to watch it.
Everyone,
Yeah, they're coming for this side over here.
the enemy is at the walls. Shields up.
They are coming for that bit in the middle. Wow, the lag on this is absolutely horrendous. Let's see if I can just whip the graphics down slightly. Unit size large. Let's just pop everything down slightly just for this battle. Do that just because I'd prefer you guys not to be watching something ridiculously laggy, and we'll whack them back up again afterwards. Okay, still a smidge laggy, but okay, that's not great.
Bowman! Glory awaits! Ready for war!
Okay, let's pull those guys round on that side. And we're just going to have to obliterate them down here. As much as is possible. Which of these gatehouses are they going for? Because if they try going for 2, we might be in a bit of trouble.
Our gates are utterly destroyed.
That is fine.
Get them!
I reckon that to be a-okay.
See, they flee before our might. Ready for war. Brace for incoming. Pound the earth.
Put those down there.
God is with us. Enemies beware. To battle.
Are they? They have no missile troops there. They have missile troops elsewhere though, surely.
The enemy is hitting our ship. Swordsman. They got me. Tanks. As you command. Spearman. Crush them.
Pull those guys forward. Don't really want them getting hit in the back, but also don't want them getting in there too much. Anyone gone for that gatehouse? No, not yet. Those fried spearmen should be able to hold. It is ebbing slowly towards us.
Spearman. Archers.
Pull those over here. That entire army is now currently trying to get through that gate, and they are making little to no progress.
Spearman! Yes! We're taking missile fire! Your will is ours! Where are the enemy?
Those Huskarls are not doing amazing.
Brace for enemy charge!
Those Huskarls are getting slaughtered.
Swordsman! Run them down! Swordsman!
Pull those swordsmen over here. Which general? That general. That's fine. Focus on the next lot, onto those mailed spearmen.
Battle awaits us! Don't hold back! For enemy charge! Tanks!
Get down and into those.
Feared!
No, just sit there.
Feared!
Fire at will.
Aye, 'tis so.
Oh, you're out of arrows. Oh, okay. Well, pull back over here then.
They got me!
They, for some reason, do not seem to be bothered about coming at that gate because they've already destroyed one, so they're going to run all the way around. Combat even, that can't be done.
They flee before our might. Ready! Everyone off the boat!
They are attempting to come through, but
Battle awaits us.
Let's not give them any sort of ability there. Horsemen then. Horsemen can come down here. You two can come up this way just to defend that gate, just in case it's necessary for whatever reason. Those towers have gone down. That is not good at all.
Spearmen! Ready for war.
You lot though, into those mailed spearmen. How many troops have they got left? They've got main infantry coming in. All three of those, just charge into those mailed spearmen. Yeah, we're doing alright over here. Charge into those guys. We need to try and take back that burning oil pit. I'm going to pull these two groups back. Rally here.
Annihilate them.
Right, you lot pull out of that and round to here, please. Where are you? You're in there, not doing fantastically.
Archers! Don't hold back. Don't hold back.
Pull back, see if we can shoot over people. Because if we can't, we are in a smidge of trouble. Pull them down to there as well, and those two groups can just come. Actually, you two groups can stay over there. All of you guys can just come down over and onto this side. They're kind of cut off in the centre now. That was a bad move. It was a very bad move. All of you archers, have you got any ammunition at all?
Fire on them!
Javelins go there. Cavalry, where are you? Cavalry form up over. No, over to there. You lot into the back there. If we can clear this beach, then we'll hold them, because we'll just need to hold that gate. And they don't seem to be budging. Those spears are doing absolutely perfectly. I'll stop a bit.
Charge! Attack!
Right, my guys are winded, they are exhausted, so let's go straight into their flank. Where are they fighting? They're over here. They are apparently losing decisively, not quite sure how, but apparently they are.
Horseman!
Right, well, we want the melee skill as much as anything else. They just keep landing troops. I mean, Christ almighty.
See, they flee before our fight.
Right, and now back out again.
Drive the horses.
This group of spears pull out. And then back in with the cavalry. Now they have archers and stuff on the floor. And pull out. Archers in the field. You three groups come down there.
Feared! Our foes flee the field! Double! Quick march! Hit hard!
Cavalry back into that group there. We need to stop them from being able to use their ranged units, because they will absolutely slaughter us. Oh goddamn!
Brace yourselves, lads! Quick march,
Pull
men!
out,
It's a charge! Eager to fight!
rally.
Our warriors rally!
Our warriors are beginning to feel the pinch down here.
Fear!
All of you surge forward and into that.
The foe's running away!
Where are the rest of my troops? They are still on a mission. Seven. Let's get the cavalry back in against those guys.
Our bows have feared! Feared! Ready for war! Charge them! Annihilate them! Horsemen!
Right, now pull out again.
Feared! Charge them! Feared! Feared! Hit hard!
Not making any progress at all over here. Let's pull them in there. Need to reinforce those archers.
Pound the earth! Archers! Pound the earth!
Pull up over here.
Feared!
Get those straight in. Back in again against those Norman foot soldiers.
Where the understood! Get them!
Charge. Come on. And Doom. Back out.
Very well!
They are running. Oh no, cannot have that. All of you into those Norman archers now. Except for you, you need to come and reinforce over here because they are about to crumble. Oh, actually, no, all of you can just go straight into those main infantry. That would be fantastic, thank you. Right, horsemen, back in against those. Groups of archers, you get up on there and you sit there like that. You guys can all just come back down here now. They are beginning to take a lot of damage. Horsemen, pull out.
Battle awaits us.
Rally squad. And can I get through? Can we give it a go? No. Okay, just in against those infantry again. That lot are beginning to crumble. Pull back out. And is that the rest of my troops? Yes, that is more troops. Pull up there. You guys go in and support them. This load of troops just go and support that lot there. Ebbing towards us, we have now matched their numbers pretty much. Back in against them, all of those in against those mailed spearmen. Wow, we are taking, or giving rather, so much damage. Right, they have crumbled. Right, back out. We'll go into the next lot again. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Taking a lot of damage from their archers over there. Those crossbows are absolutely bloody annoying. Axemen, pull round to over there. Horsemen, pull way back over here please, because otherwise you are going to get rinsed. Three of their group are beginning to take significant damage. Spear wall over here. We are holding. Holding. All of those in against them. Cavalry into those crossbows.
Yours to command.
Not the cavalry. All the cavalry in against the crossbows. If we take the crossbows, we take the match. Have they not realised yet? No, apparently not. If they had stayed where they were and gone after all the gates instead of just picking one, then they would have won already. Head in against those guys. You lot go in there. Pull back out with the cavalry. You guys have a nice easy fight. Right, none of you have arrows anymore, so all of the archers can and the javelins can all be 8 group, and you will be reserves over here. Just all of you pull out.
Spearmen! Smash them!
We actually outnumber them now. Nobody's got any sort of ranged troops at all, which is good.
Fear!
In with those axemen. You can rally over there.
Strike now! Everyone to the
And I think we are now ready to go and reinforce that gate. We are? Fantastic. Right. Horsemen, you can now go after those guys. Archers, just
yours to command.
go and slaughter.
Feared!
All of you guys, you can form up over here as well. Pride Axemen, you can as well. Haven't taken too much damage considering we've lost it.
Where did they come from?
About 600?
The enemy are on us!
Aye, about 600 men.
Our foes have
That is just,
surprised us!
that is a mess down there. They are exhausted before they've even got here. Those Huskarls are,
Attack the walls!
well, they're barely even walking. Can you even
We've
count
been
that?
ambushed!
Right, I'm going to give my guys a bit of time to relax before I do anything.
Spearmen! To victory!
Right, now basically I don't want them to be able to open up any gates or anything. So,
Cavalry!
they're still coming! And they're walking near the towers so that they can get shot at. What? Do you know what the best bit is though? I'll pull the cavalry to there. All of their crossbows on that are at the back because they're at the bottom of the stack of the army.
To battle!
Which means that I'll be able to...
Don't hold back! Chains! 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 Run them down! Get them! Chains!
Which means that I'll be able to slaughter them from behind with the cavalry.
Eager to they flee before our might is so!
I will just rally, everyone will be happy.
Our foes flee the field! Strike now!
Just all push in,
Attack!
let the slaughter commence. I'm surprised that this is still going, to be honest. I mean, look at the layers of dead. I mean, they're not going to be able to recover from this, surely. Surely
We
not.
have captured the gates! Attack!
Alright, and that, you know what that means? Burning oil again. We now have that ability again. Alright, the computer is chunking again. Because of the sheer amount of dead bodies. This is... well, it's a bit laggy is what it is. Right, they've got their crossbowmen at the back here. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring all of this bunch and we're all going to come over here.
Allies flee the field!
Allies flee the field? Nobody's fleeing. What are you on about?
Eager to fight!
Their allies flee the field, of course they do, because they're cowards.
Battle awaits us!
All of you just... they're beginning to rout. They've only got 13 men left. Fair play to them if they're still standing and they've only got 13 men. I'm hoping that they don't have many more reinforcements. because I am genuinely concerned that my computer might crash at this point. Just have a sip of tea whilst I'm waiting. Pull the two generals out.
Don't hold back.
Don't obviously want those getting killed.
Spearman.
That can all. We'll just group them into one. No? Are we able to ungroup?
Get into formation. Chains. Making ready. Getting in. Swordsman. Yours to command. They will Spearman.
Right. So, in the part of the map that isn't chunking quite so bad.
Horseman. We're under fire.
I mean, they've had huge numbers of kills. 135. Let's go down 235 for some spearmen. Right, so they are for some reason still standing. And we've got to the point that those archers are rather undefended in a sec, depending on where those knights go. Because there's no chance of me being able to take on those knights at all. But obviously I don't want them getting missile troops to the front. Even though we could probably outlast it. What are their horsemen doing? Just keep coming to the gates, guys. Keep coming to the gates.
We have lost our allies. See, they flee before our might. Enemies beware.
Right, well we're waiting for everyone to turn up again now.
Forward.
But I mean, just look at them, they are completely exhausted. Why are those Norman knights still there?
Destroy their defenses. Cavalry.
Let's see if we can take them out with the cavalry. I'm hoping we can hit them and run away before we get attacked by everyone else. We seem to be able to. And well, we've demolished them. And 18, 15, 13, 12 gone. Run away again. Only 6 of them left. They have completely shattered. And if we can get away before those main infantry turn up, we'll be fine. If we lose the cavalry now, it was worth it to stop them from having archers. Oh no 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 no! Run into the castle, not away!
Battle awaits us. Wipe them out.
Do you know what? I'm just gonna have to sacrifice them.
Making ready. Get them.
Your sacrifice has been worth it.
Annihilate them. Break them. Feared.
Alright, let's see if I can distract the main infantry for a second.
Beware. Ride to victory. Hit hard. Our men run from the enemy. This is shameful. Get them.
Alright, they have completely broken, and those Flemish crossbowmen are just normal broken. Okay, that didn't have any sort of effect at all.
Yours to command.
Rally. Don't need to, but I'm going to anyway.
The men have been routed. They are leaving the field.
That's fine. There's nothing we can do about it anyway. What are they doing? Get down here. Well, we've pulled them apart at least.
The enemy have rallied their units.
So if we run away, run.
We've been flanked.
Like, as if your lives depend on it, because they really, really do. Because if those crossbowmen catch you, you're dead. Right, well, I think it's time we can actually admire some of the architecture here. I mean, they've even got, like, cabbages and stuff down here. Cute little church. Market. The design on this game is genuinely fantastic. Why they even think, bearing in mind the slaughter that we've done, why they even think that it's that much on the power bar is beyond me. They're going to, because we've got the gate. And that is pouring burning oil.
Spearman! We comply!
We're taking missile fire!
Spearman!
And 5 seconds to another rally. Rally! You can pull out.
Enemies beware! It will
You two can go into a shield fortress. Shield castle, whatever. Yeah, they've got no real hope. I mean, apart from the cavalry, I don't think I'm going to have lost any full groups.
defend the town!
And
The foe's running away!
they're kind of stuck in there. And as soon as their general bites the dust, they're gone. Oh, such a lonely poor chap, isn't he?
Captain!
Glory awaits!
Glory most certainly does await. And they're running away. And they're getting slaughtered by burning oil. And it's just a beautiful day. I mean, are they going to try for anywhere else, or
The troops are
not?
They flee before our might!
Right, let's speed this up a bit. And hope the game doesn't crash whilst we're doing it. Down to 1,000 men from like 5,500. They have one company that has not yet been in fight, and it is already exhausted. Well, I'll say it's not been in a fight. It's only got 84 men left, so it must have been in some sort of a fight. But they are completely exhausted, and they're not going to recover from this. Less than 1,000. Let's bring the archers down. You can help us charge through the gates. And rally! Rally! Oh, if only we had cavalry, we could have hit those crossbowmen. Pull those mailed thanes round. Them there. Yeah, see, you don't really need superior troops. I mean, you do to an extent, but you don't really need superior troops. What you need is a gatehouse with some burning oil. And the enemy to be silly enough to not bring siege towers. And then, yeah, job done really. So, after this, I mean this episode has gone on a little bit longer than I was originally planning, but I think it's for the best that we did this one manually. This episode will just be called the Battle of Werham, because that is all we've done. Just fight. It's like an endless war. Look at them run! Oh, if only we had horsemen to go after them. And rally. And I do apologise for the absolute lag. It's something about this map. Look at the sheer number of troops running away now. I can't let that stand. Out of that, you get involved as well. Those archers are still going. They've only got 8 ammunition left though, so we're kind of fine with that. Jeez-a-loo. 500 men left apparently, but you know, they're saying that, but about 500 of them are currently in the midst of running away. They are going. Come on, just break. We're not gonna hurt you. We won't stab you in the back if you break. Cross my heart. I hope to kill you. Sorry, to die. Sort of, maybe. It's pretty much. It's just the 2 generals units now. Or what's left of the generals units anyway. 2 lots of Huskarls. They are starting to come back. What are they doing? Do they not understand? They're about to get dropped on by burning oil. Come on, Gatehouse. Give me that burning oil. Yeah! And break again? No? Do you know what? The amount of people that have died in this gatehouse, I'm surprised they're still able to fight over it. They must, at some point, they should have just called a truce and cleared out the bodies. I mean, come on. End the battle. Done. Dusted. Done. Heroic victory. Well, considering, you know, we were basically told we were never going to win that one. High kills. Everyone. Except that unit of archers who, for some reason, just got decimated. So, highest kills are that unit of swordsmen, 218. No, sorry. No, that unit of spears, 313. Jesus, and they're not even decimated. They're still over half strength. Their men, no kills. No kills. 1 kill. No kills. No kills. No kills. No kills. No kills. So, yeah, out of 5,000, well, 5,500 men that they deployed, they've got 749 left. Out of the 3,000 that we deployed, we've still got 2,000. So, when we get out of this, we're going to take the replenishment and then we're going to go hunting before they get back on the sea. Because they're not going to be able to recover from this at all. They have not got a hope in hell. Not a hope in hell. Because they can't just recruit in somebody else's territory, and they've got one place at the moment. Actually, no, they've got no places, sorry, because they still haven't actually taken that town off of Sussex. And if they don't take it this turn, they cannot reinforce themselves at all. And they'll be left with 3 depleted armies and 3 decent armies. And for the first time in this war, we'll outnumber them. Right. Put my tea down, my victory tea. And we've kept everyone. Units replenished by 13%. Yep, we'll take that. And apparently we're still under siege. No? Okay, they're running away. Deceased. Norse invasion. Up here. That's fine, that does not affect me in the slightest. Piety and prosperity. Naturally, when God is pleased, he bestows on them the gift of prosperity upon his people, that they may praise him all the more. Investing in the people's spiritual well-being can only pay dividends in the long run, surely. Piety and prosperity. Turns remaining 6. 3 public order all regions. Plus 15% income from church buildings, and minus 15% construction costs for monastery regions. Well, for monastery buildings in all regions. Well, let's very quickly just sort these bits out, and that's pretty cool. Let's go for a moot hill though, and hold off a sec on that. That's much more expensive. Why is that much more expensive? That is very expensive to upgrade that. And I can't actually afford to get one over here now because of that, so we'll get rid of that one. And we'll put in a estate over there as well. And that is where we're going to wrap that one up. I mean, look at what's not in those armies, and yeah, I think pretty much we're going to be able to auto-resolve that now. He definitely needs more command. I think after that, just, yeah. He is on the high path. Anyway, we will complete everything else over here. They're raiding. They're not even going after the town anymore. They are completely screwed. So that's where we're going to leave the part then, guys. I hope you've enjoyed that, even with the drop in performance. If you have, then please, by all means, drop a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to leave a comment down below. Check out the videos that should be appearing on your screen around about now. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.